Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here for another Saturday special, and today is going to be super special because we are going to be going on a huge field trip. I am so excited. I cannot wait to show you guys what is down here in the right corner, what you are going to be looking at, because we are here at Oikos and we are here on another field trip day. So we are checking out the updates that have been done to the other zoo and wildlife areas throughout the world. And now we are at Jacob's place and we are here bearing many gifts, searching for ducks, and also coming to see what he has done with his recent work. And I'm so blown away. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? Boom! Look at this! Look at this! It's a Day of the Dead display! Isn't that so cool? I can't believe how creative it is! It totally looks like a sugar skull. This is the coolest thing. I love seeing how many holidays and cultures we can express, just like I was talking yesterday about how many different animals all of the different zoo crafters bring in and are interested in. So it's not just like, the typical zoo animals, and yes, we will be looking at that squid in just a second. It's not just the typical zoo animals on repeat. Everybody has their own take on what they want to add into the world and how they want to show it off. And I love being able to see different cultures shown off in the world too. And so Jacob has actually made a really amazing Day of the Dead display right here, which is so fantastic. I'm not sure the exact day of the Day of the Dead, but I think it's actually earlier in the month of October. And I just love how that is like becoming more commonly talked about, it seems. And a lot of people like The Sims 4 have a big event for it this year. And it's just, I just basically was flabbergasted when I popped out of the teleportation pixie and landed here, got to look around, saw some flapping tentacles from the squid over here, avoided the hot plate that my dogs like to try to walk in. That's why they're sitting next to the map. Turned around, saw a sugar skull, and also saw a sign saying that the Outback Zone is now open to visitors. So yeah, and candy corn. So yeah, it's going to be a very busy day here at Jacob's place, I think. I have no idea what we're going to see, but I know Jacob is a professional builder actually, and he always does amazing work. So I'm going to have a lot of fun poking around and looking around, and we're also going to see if we can find any more information about the Tasmanian tigers. And E-Rose actually adopted a couple of the Tasmanian tigers, Mike and Ike, and we looked at them yesterday, but I don't know very much about them, so I would love to learn more. But all right, I'm going to start poking around here in just a second, but I need to eat first, so I'm going to have some nice healthy vegetable soup. Got to get that healthiness in to make sure I'm ready to go and wander around. I don't know if he has anywhere to eat established in his area yet, though there is some delicious looking candy corn right here. Oh my gosh. Is this just like a nice little reading nook? I think these are all books from people. An atlas. Oh, look at all that. That's so fun. Okay. I won't read through his mail. That'd be rude. I have some mail to deliver to him myself. Okay. Hang on, puppies. And it looks like the map has been updated too. Oh, cool. He's got a temple nearby. So I think we're right here under the giant tree. Here's the adoption center. There's the really cool place where I managed to snag that awesome sapling. I would love to go and see if there's any more of those over there soon. I love all the geodes. Talk about divinsing master touch. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going to have fun poking around in here. Look at those lights. Man, that's awesome. I need to use those somewhere. That is just so cool. I love this. There's herbs planted all along these little beds. This is so fun. There's cake. Oh, I know you're not supposed to, but I really just, that's so fun. I just love looking at everything. All the details. There's a ball. I don't know why there's a ball here, but there's a ball. This is so fun. This is like a pack rat's dream, and I am indeed a pack rat. What the heck? This is like a battery generator, just sitting out in the open with a hummingbird feeder. This is so cool. This is all so interesting. Look at these chests. Oh my gosh, or look at the trunks. This is so fun. This is so much fun. There's just so much to look at. There's so many details to take in, and we haven't even gone anywhere yet. And what's this? Oikos, a land of wildlife conservation. Look at this sign. Look at this sign. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. We're going to be walking down there and exploring there in just a second. I need to make sure I leave his gifts before I forget. And what is going on over here? What are you? Willy Wonka? I don't even know. And you're surrounded by a whole bunch, you're surrounded by a fence of bamboo, Willy Wonka. That's amazing. All right. And there's some wind chimes. This is, oh my gosh, it looks like you can actually go up there somehow. Well, I don't want to pry like in the wrong direction or where I'm not supposed to go. Oh my gosh, I just noticed this column. This way for the center of propagation. Yes. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, you can go up there somehow, but maybe that's like a personal area, so I don't want to poke where I'm not supposed to. Hang on, puppies. I need to leave my mail really quickly before I forget. So rotate if full. So I think I can go ahead. Yeah, there's plenty of room. Thank goodness. All right. Oh, and what's this? Man, there's even little... It's just like I said, it's like a pack rat's dream. Everywhere you turn, it's just more and more stuff. I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and whip out the presents that we have brought for Jacob. So I also got some rose quartz yesterday from the Rosarium Wildlife Park. So I'm going to put those up there. I love being part-time zookeeper at other people's wildlife areas because it's just so much fun. I have gifts for Jacob. So a bird exchange talking about that I'm bringing him hopefully some useful eggs. And I'm looking for the ducks. So he said I can kind of roam his area to look for ducks. So we'll kind of explore the surrounding, I guess I have to get out from under the tree in order to see the map right, but we still have to get out from under the tree. All right, we'll look at the map in a second, but we're going to be exploring the area. Oh gosh, there's even paintings put out. Bunny slippers. Okay. Mail first, and then I can start poking into everything like the curious little wren I am. All right, and yeah, we'll look around and try to find where the ducks may be in the surrounding area, because he said there's some ducks just kind of quacking about around his base, so hopefully we'll find them and be able to take them back for puppy. All right, so now I've got, let's see, the onions, the abundance of the harvest that Aki has gathered. Oh, I'm also going to put away my hanging acorn from Acorn. I can't wait to go visit Acorn in E-Rose's garden more often. That's just so fun. All right, and let's see, winter squash. We have kiwi eggs. Let's see. Oh, and I have the snake I got out of E-Rose's raccoon exhibit. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to leave it in there or not, but it was a venomous green snake, which it like, you know, being Minecraft, you just kind of have to know, oh, that's a venomous snake, even if it isn't actually patterned like real venomous snakes. But pulled that out of the raccoon exhibit, so I'm glad I did that. And then let's see, we've got the Dominican amber, which should be really useful as a gift. It's kind of hard to find in my opinion, but I haven't been mining in donkey's ears. That's actually something I want to start doing more of because I love mining and exhibit building, don't worry. We're really doing that too. And I wanted to give him this whale just kind of as a joke. It's 52,000 pounds. So he may enjoy that. Honeycombs, the nibbles of nuts muffins, the sunflower seed pretzels, some mangoes. Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot to share. So we'll just start kind of tucking these things in here. Let's see, nice little harvest of random fruits and vegetables from my garden. I can probably organize this a little nicer in just a little bit. A whale, because why not? The Dominican amber, the note to him. So, and then the food. So let's see, let's do the yummy food. Nibbles of nuts muffin, sunflower seed, pretzels, and then, oh, that's so beautiful. Oh man. Everybody has such beautiful areas. The blackberry Danish muffin, apple cinnamon scones, walnut pecan pie, coffee ice cream that gives you night vision, blaze powder, dandelion puffs, dandelions, and parrot eggs. There we go. Do they stack? Yeah, we go. There we go. And then the book and quill to mention that the food is from the local eateries at Zoodesia Zoo, and the dandelion puffs are for making wishes on. P.S. The food is from the local eateries. I told you guys literally what it's going to say at Zoodesia Zoo, and the dandelion puffs are from my lightning lucky hedgehog. There we go. Hedgehog to make wishes on if you so wish. Ha ha ha. There we go. Nice little pun. All right. And then PS, there we go, sign and close. All right, wonderful. So then I'll go ahead and leave the extra note. And then let's see, kiwi egg, whale, parrot eggs, blaze powder for the eggs. There, see, and then once you manage to like get some of the items put in, do you guys do that? I would really love to know actually if you guys actually leave gifts for your friends by kind of organizing the way the box looks. Because I always think that's really fun to be able to try to just sort of tidy things up a little bit. I'll keep that lettuce because now I don't have an even amount of lettuce. And I always think it's just really fun to kind of organize the way the box is set up so that you can try to leave fun presents for your friends in a fun little organized way. Okay, let's see. Honeycombs there, winter squash there, and then I'll put the mango can go on either side, maybe like so. Like maybe I'll have a little mango. Yeah, we could have like a little mango outline. See what I mean? It's almost like an art form. Leaving presents for people is really almost like an art form, to be honest. So there we go. Bird exchange, PS, Dominican amber. There we go. And then the essence berries, cinnamon, apple cinnamon scones. Why did I bring uneven numbers of things? Phooey. All right, that should be good. And then we'll put down the dandelion puffs. And I'm going to put the winter squash over here. Oh no, eggplant. You're not helping my little matching system that I've got going on down here. Unless I like split the eggplant. All right. And then we're going to fill up the rest with, do I have anything else I could give him? I know this is such a weird thing to obsess over, but you want to make sure that the gifts you give your friends are like nicely laid out. I'm just going to fill it with I'm going to be terrible and just fill it with winter squash. There we go. All right, because there's lots of winter squash. Dun, dun, dun. Beautiful. All right, so now Jacob has his gifts. And I think if I rotate it, just so he knows that he's got some mail that he can mess with. Wonderful. Okay, puppies. Day of the Dead Skull. Definitely awesome. I want to go and, I mean, Willy Wonka. I have no idea what this is all about, but he's pretty hilarious. I don't even know what kind of water he's floating in, so I'm nervous to touch it. So I'm going to leave that be. Tate, Alia, Lily, come this way, my dears. We are going to go over to the propagation center so I can check on the plants really quickly. Love these geodes. They're so cool. All right, come here, Alia. All right, sit. All right, I'm going to feed everybody, and then I'm going to go inside really quickly to see what kind of animals may still be available for adoption, okay? And then let's see. Quarantine and adoption center. Please feel free to enter. Hello, Clarissa. How are you? Yay, check the book. And then anything new, Eros, Mike and Ike, Amara, Jacob the Bunny, Gamer K, Trixie and Lane, Jeannie, Agave, Pavo, Kookaburra. Oh gosh, everybody's been adopting so many things. This is so cool. And the donation chest. I can leave the lettuce. There's just... Look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, so we left one lettuce. Aha! Mr. Bear, currently awaiting the construction of his exhibit, so he won't be here long. That's right. So he's building the bear, his exhibit, which is very fun. It looks like, wow, look at the turnover. This is really awesome. If you have a good adoption center, it looks like everybody... Ducks! These are the ducks! These are the ducks! Jacob, you put them in here for me. Thank you. Okay. 2 brave ducks found swimming in a pool of sewage arrived on September the 8th, 2016. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay, now plus ducklings. Oops, update, no longer ducklings. Oh, they're perfect. I found the ducks already. This is wonderful. Puppy the duck is going to be so happy. I'm so excited. Oh, I'll have to put in the little box, and then I need to read the instructions again now that I know. Clarissa, how do I do this? How is the official way? Do I need to ring the little bell? Okay, pardon me, Clarissa. All right. If you would like to adopt one of our animals, please sign below with your name and the animal you desire. Animals will be delivered to your house with the care items by Jacob. All these animals are in quarantine, and some will not be able to be released into exhibits due to illness or behavioral issues. These are some of the animals available for adoption. Not any that are not available will be marked as so. Thank you for visiting PTO for signing. All right, so I'm going to put down Seri, ducks. Ducks, just ducks. And then should I say please or just ducks? I'll just leave it as just ducks. All right, so hopefully, look, my name is in there. Oh, that's so exciting. And now hopefully Jacob will be able to bring me the ducks, but I guess that means I need to finish the duck exhibit so that we can prove we are quality enough of an area that Puppy can have this flock come and join him. There's plenty of females in the flock, that's for sure. So hopefully Puppy would find a mate and have beautiful ducklings that can fill up our entire Swan Lake. Oh, that'll be so fun. And then we have some cows. Hello, Moo Moo. How are you? You've got an adorable nose. Who are here for adoption. And geez, this is so pretty. I love these gorgeous vines. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's head out. Lily, Tate, Alia, good news. There's ducks. I have applied for their adoption. We'll have to work on getting the area that Puppy is in. Not you guys, puppies, but like Puppy the duck. We'll have to work on getting that area tidied up a little bit so that it is 100% ready for duck occupation. But I'm very excited about that. All right, stay here just a second, puppies. Propagation path. Oh, it looks like Puggles is wandering in the grass. I hope he's being safe and having a good time. Propagation area. Froggy, how are you doing? Nothing here, but that's okay. All right, care guide. Oh my goodness. Froggy? I'm sorry, we have nothing in right now. Check back soon and be sure to visit the Outback Zone. Oh my gosh, that's so cool that it updates. I need things like that. Oh, inspiration everywhere. I am just inspiration overloaded. Is there a word for that? In awe, maybe? All right, come along, my dears. We're going to keep looking around. We got to check out this Outback Zone. I'm going to be very nosy and just kind of poke around the house just a little bit more. All right, repair pack, slime packs, bunny slippers. Is this a house? I'm a little curious. Like, I don't know what this is. It's almost like a little shrine of some kind. Hello? Oh, look at that. Oh, I need to use these window boxes more. Why do I always forget about these amazing things? And then people have them. Oh my gosh. Are these grapes? Are these? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is so cool. What cool little railing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Why is it so gorgeous here? Why is it so pretty? It's so pretty. I'm sure our areas are just as pretty. It's just when you live in them and you work in them literally every day, you just get distracted. Oh, there's a evil Pegasus horse flying in there. The horse is cow plant. There's a cow plant over here. Oh gosh, this is so exciting. And there's Sandy. Oh my goodness, I think this is like a little kitchen. Look, there's even some peppers hanging. Wow, I didn't even know we had this kind of kitchen decor. Hello, cow plant. Okay, it looks like it's safe to get near this one. I didn't even know we had this kind of kitchen decor. I'm sort of in shock. This is kind of amazing. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is like Swiss Robinson Family, which was one of my absolute favorite movies growing up as a kid, because it's just all kind of cobbled together in the most ingenious way, and it's all just, there's so many surprises and little machines tucked everywhere. Look at that. What a beautiful plant pot for that. That is so cool. Lily, Tate, Alia, and there's even a rocking chair so you can just sit and look out at the beauty of this land. I just can't get over this. This is so cool. What's in here? Oh my gosh, there's a bunny. I am so sorry, but I'm very curious. Oh my gosh, it's his bedroom. Okay, I'll get out. I didn't mean to intrude. I just was super curious. That is so cool. It really is like the Swiss Robinson Family. All right, so now that we have nosed around the house, the propagation area, and applied for duckling adoptions, time to visit the actual conservation area. Talk about putting my zoo to shame. I should just retire now. I should just be like, I'm done. I'll just tour the world forever now. I'm so behind on autumn gardens, and everyone is making amazing autumn gardens. This is fantastic. Look at the corn. Not just oh my gosh, and it's an informational garden sign. Where's my notes? I have notes somewhere here. I've got an actual pen and paper right now. Informational garden sign. There we go. I'm going to be upgrading everything. This is what I need to really kick off the sense of seriousness. And that's not just a pun, Alia. All right. So let's see. We've got pumpkins, adorable little pumpkins, cosmos. Oh, there's so many things here. They're all so pretty. All right. Oh, what an amazing custom made scarecrow. I love that. Custom scarecrows. I'm writing that down now. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited. Okay. I mean, imagine a panda scarecrow. That would be so much fun as a special thing. Guys, don't jump on everything. Oh yeah, I don't know how you did that, but do please behave. All right, so let's see. Not just a pretty border. These beds represent the planting style for crops called the Three Sisters. This was used by the Native American peoples to maximize productivity in a limited area. Fun fact, Hawaiians also did that with a different type of planting medium, which maybe like yesterday I talked about mermaids and pearls that we could have for, in fact, I need to put that down. Mermaids mermaids. I have a real piece of paper so we can actually start seeing progress. I swear, guys. And pearls. And then Hawaiian. It was something called like acreage garden. And it was a way to like get 4 times as much productivity from one area by companion planting, which is still a very popular thing with gardeners for the day. Puppies, please. Okay, I'll bring my puppies together in just a second. They're behaving like little kids all over the place. Anyway, corn acts as a staple crop, also offering structural support for climbing gourds, which add natural sugars to the diet. Puppy. Tate. Okay, Tate, I'm trying to read. You guys are just like little kids, I swear. Hem. Corn acts as a staple crop, which also offers structural support for climbing gourds, which add natural sugars to the diet. While bean plants add nitrogen to the soil, acting as fertilizer. These crops, corn, beans, and gourds, are the 3 sisters. And that is so fun. And yes, so a lot of people, even to this day, will plant corn, and then you will have the corn grow nice and tall, right? So you'll have bean plants that you'll plant with them, and the bean plants not only return nitrogen into the soil, they're so important. Beans and soybeans and all those things are vitally important for soil health. Yes, I do spend my free time reading about this, Lily. And then they will actually grow up the stalk of the corn. And then you'll also have the gourds, which you guys have seen gourd vines. They go all over the place. They're kind of cattywampus. And they will actually grow either up the corn or around it. They're very good at growing in the same area together. And all of the nutrients that they tend to need from the soil tends to be different, and so they use different things. They don't compete in bad ways, and that way you can maximize. Instead of having just one crop in that area, you can have 3 or even 4 or 5 more, depending on what else you're going to put in there. Often you'll plant, say, like flowers to help attract the pollinators to those kinds of plants too. So there's a lot to be learned, and I know that sounds kind of boring, but remember, those kinds of facts and that kind of knowledge is what kept people alive for centuries, you guys. Knowing how to plant, when to plant, when to harvest, when to cultivate, that's how a lot of people manage to keep their families alive. And I think that kind of knowledge is important to at least know on the periphery, so we can really value the fact that an intimate knowledge of these plants was literally the difference between life and death. For even to this day, it still is for so many cultures and people all over the world for centuries and centuries. So it's really important to remember that. Be humble to your plants and don't waste your vegetables, guys. All right, so beautiful autumn garden, so inspirational, custom scarecrow, A++. Where can I buy one? I totally, actually, I should ask Jacob, where can I buy a custom scarecrow? Because that's so cool. All right, and we're going to work out of the garden, which is a fantastic thing to walk into, by the way, and into this area, Profit Pixie. There's more custom currency! Okay, what do you take, little pixie? They're so cool. The Oikos cent. I love it. And the Oikos dollar. Okay, so I need to start bringing money from Zoodesia for sure, and then I can exchange them over here. That is just so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love it. And I love how there's like properly marked off areas for where you don't have anywhere to go. I just kind of let people walk straight off a path, off a cliff. I should probably do that at my zoo. So, actually mark areas off. So this is where we can come to exchange our currency. And then welcome to the Outback Zone, which has another fantastically inspiring sign. I need to use divincing so much more. And we're going to wiggle down here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm done. I don't need to be a zookeeper anymore. With any art form that you take on, you guys, sometimes, always actually, you're going to find somebody who's much better at it than you. And instead of despairing, possibly it's a good idea to hang in there and draw inspiration from what they do and learn how to do more new things yourself, because holy days, look at this. Look at this. What is my zoo compared to this? This is amazing. Just the tree alone. And there's Tasmanian tigers. They even have enrichment items for the season. Oh, I love it. Tasmanian devil information. Hey now, animal feeder. Healing. Oh, you can bring in like aloe vera and small bird and raw chicken, and you can get like a different cents and dollars in order to help them out. Oh, that's so fun. Look at all of this and this beautiful garden setup. Oh, why can I never make my garden soil things look as nice? That's excellent. Oh my goodness. Oh, puppies. Oh, that wasn't them. That was like and there's even the birds hanging out in the trees. Look at those trees. I love it. I love the way these trees are set up. Are those you guys? Is that growly noise you? Hi, little buddy. Where'd you go? I'm gonna sit in this little, oh, there's a spot. I see a spot. Look at that. Wow, I love that. Look at that. That is so cool. I really love that look for a little enrichment item for them to climb on. Just all cattywampus and all over the place. I should put something like that in for the red wolves and kind of change up our red wolf area. And I really think we need to gather up some pumpkins to give to our various animals too. I think they'd have a great time with it. I think the giraffes would just ignore it though, because giraffes are kind of laid back that way. So where are they? Like, how big is this area? This is so cool. This is huge. This is amazing. Look at all the birds. Tasmanian devil information. Oh, there we go. Tasmanian devil. I can never read the Latin, so we're going to skip that part. Classification: endangered, distribution, Tasmania, habitat, all habitats in natural range, diet, carrion, small mammal, and birds. And apologies if you can hear my birds going nuts in the background. They're fighting over a spray millet, so that's just the Gouldian finches to add a little bit more authenticity to this. All right, let's see. Large native extant, which means currently living, mammal to Australia was driven to extinction on the mainland. Well, oh no, extant. Well, hang on a second. I think they're saying, oh, they've brought him back. I gotcha. In real life, perhaps extinct, but here they're still existing. I gotcha. Was driven to extinction on the mainland by the arrival of dingoes around. Well, you know what? Don't quote me on if they're extinct or not. I could have sworn they are, but okay, we're gonna move on now. Males are usually 10% larger than females. Not all devils have white markings. Around 30% are entirely black. They have a very loud, distressful sounding call, described by some as a shriek. They are currently threatened by devil facial tumor disease. Okay, so I thought these were the tigers, but I guess the tigers? I don't know. I got my devils and my tigers mixed up, which is probably never a good thing to do, but there you have it. All right. They are currently threatened by devil facial tumor disease, one of only 2 known transmissible cancers. That is really scary, actually. Like, I knew it was a cancer, but I didn't know that it was easily transmissible. That's something you probably want not to jump the animal-human barrier. Thank you very much. It is spread during crossing of bodily fluids, usually happening during mass feeding events when fights break out. Our project, here at Oikos, we have 2 females who are genetically immune to the disease. We hope to breed them with males who have been shown to have a higher than average resistance to the disease, with an end goal to release an immune strain of the gene back into the wild. That is a noble goal, and this is a beautiful area, and so that's what we're hearing. That kind of distressed sounding noise is actually the Tasmanian devils, which is very interesting. I like this. Look at all this. This is amazing. I love learning about new things I've never really known about before. And they've even got the endangered sign next to them. Oh, that's so cool. We should probably have, in fact, I'm going to write this one down too. Informational Center. There we go. For endangered, etc. signs, because actually we've had a lot of comments, and if you guys don't know the ranking of different species, if they're species of least concern, endangered, extinct, etc., that's what these symbols are. And Alex actually made these symbols so we could use them. They're very useful, and it's worth it to look it up and try to understand what those things mean. What does it mean when something's endangered? What does it mean when something is of least concern? And there's a whole bunch of rankings in between there, and it's really important to know. And it's really important to understand why species move up and down on the list. Like the sage grouse was just taken off from being an endangered species, but they're thinking about they have to put it back on after a really horrible incident where 90% of these sage grouse chicks were lost this year due to some of the fracking that was going on, disturbing the females off of their nest and abandoning the chicks. So anyway, they move up and down the list in different ways, and that affects them on a federal level, that affects them on a funding level, that affects the areas that the animals live in. The red wolf, for instance, is an endangered species, but if they are at a certain level of like ranking in their endangered speciesness, then that's where there's a cutoff, and then no more funds will go towards trying to release them in the wild. No more money will go towards it. So it's really worth it to look it up, because when you have the opportunity to vote, and I highly recommend everybody who has the opportunity to vote does so, because that's why the red wolves are currently not allowed to be be released to the wild. They're not protected in the wild. You're allowed to kill them in the wild when there's only like 80 of them left or something ridiculous like that. Why? Even though they're endangered? Politics. So you really want to understand that and throw your vote in when you can. So there's my little spiel about that. It sounds boring, and it sounds like something where just the scientist would determine what the sign means and where it goes, but it's a lot more complicated than that. And the more you can educate yourself about why this is important and how species move up and down and get on and off these lists, the more you can make informed decisions when you go to vote and hopefully save them, because that's how you actually save them. Not just through education, but through actually doing something. And believe it or not, that actually doing something almost always boils down to politics. So that was really boring, but that little speech aside, I'm going to continue moving on. Alia, Lily, Tate, stay here. I don't know about having you guys near the Tasmanian devils at the moment. I'm not sure if that's a safe thing for you or them in case you try to jump into their exhibits. Really, honestly, most zoos and parks don't allow you to bring your dogs, even if mine are very well trained. Oh, I am going to put on my gear, though, just in case we have another skeleton incident. And I love this hedge. This is lovely. Got to draw in all the inspiration I can. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gardens. Why can I never make my mixed gardens look this nice? I always get fussy about them. All right, and now we're up at another animal feeder. And this time we want to bring guinea fowl eggs and normal eggs, rotten flesh, and chicken. In exchange, the thylacine. That guy's extinct, and this is actually the extinct sign, so that means there's no more hope for him, no more politics or voting on him. He's gone, and he's an extinct guy. Aha! There he is! Look at him! There you go, you guys! In love with extinct species. Look at that! Look at his background! Oh my gosh, sir! You are jumping on top of the most attractive looking pile of sand ever! I need to do some more things like this. Are you kidding me? I am truly in the presence of a master builder. But like I said, don't despair, you guys. Just learn and make yourself try to do new projects, because oh my gosh. And it looks like he needs some flowers for over here, so maybe I could donate some like of my extinct flowers and plants I've got. That might be nice. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look at him. I'm probably gonna say his name wrong. Thylacine is how I would try thylacine. Thylacine sounds better. All right, so I'm probably saying it terribly wrong. I'm gonna get yelled at about that. Sorry, guys. But let's see what kind of information they have. All right, formerly Australia, Tasmania, and New Guinea was their distribution. Habitat all, preferring open grassland. They ate carrion, small, medium mammals, and birds. They are the largest marsupial carnivore. That's so cool. They were a marsupial. That's so neat, like a possum, which is the only marsupial that I know we have in North America. So maybe I should have some possums in the zoo. I probably should. Why not? All right. Largest marsupial carnivore before extinction. In the late 19th century, the Australian government would pay today's equivalent of £2,000 for delivery of 100 thylacine. What? They were like alive that recent? Oh my gosh. This, along with disease and competition with introduced dingoes, led to its ultimate demise. The last officially known thylacine died at Hobart Zoo in 1936, but there is strong evidence that the animal survived in Tasmania and New Guinea into the 1980s, with many advocates saying that the animal may still cling to existence in the remote jungles of New Guinea, also known as Tasmanian wolves or tigers. Oh, so these would be the Tasmanian tigers, and the other one, the Tasmanian devils, are around. Okay, I see where I got confused. I see. Also known as Tasmanian wolves or tigers, they were able to open their jaw to 80 degrees, but had a relatively weak bite force. Interesting. Oh man, I wonder, were they eliminated by the government for competition, just like wolves and cougars and coyotes and everything are eliminated for agricultural competition? Anywhere there's money for hamburgers, you can be sure that there's going to be the elimination of local predators. Oh my gosh, and I love their exhibit. Do they have two of them, or do they just have a way where they can climb through? This is really fun to feel like you can walk through the middle of their exhibit, and I love all of the grapes that are hanging up everywhere. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I love just the really fun looking enrichment devices they've got to climb on. And these, I think Jacob is probably the origin of those really amazing feeders. I love that. I might have to see, maybe he has like a zookeeper supply store somewhere where I could purchase that from, because that's so cool. And I love the way he did the dirt up here. And I love you guys. You guys are awesome looking. I'm sorry that everybody eliminated you. And as a marsupial, that means they had a little pouch where they kept their babies. So we'll have to look into that. That would be really cool. I need to have some more marsupials. I would love to have kangaroos, but kangaroos are a thing not yet brought into Minecraftia. So we'll have to see when that happens. Gosh, I love these trees. This is amazing. I can't even handle this. And you guys, of course, know that Jacob makes videos too. So if you want to see him like work with these things, and he goes on these amazing, look, birdos. Oh, I love you. I want to hug you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I got a guinea fowl egg. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. They're guinea fowl. There's birdos, golden finches. If you want to see him go on really cool adventures, my finches and kookaburras, I'm so happy. If you want to see him go on really, really fun adventures and build this place up, then you definitely need to check his videos out. I know I've not been a very good zookeeper this year, and I'm sorry. It's been such an emotionally hard year for me. And any of you guys who have been around for a while know that. But I can't tell you guys how amazing it is to look over all of this and see the creations other people have brought into our world and feel like at least I did one thing right by inviting them on and making my world stable and making it bigger and investing in more server space, because this is what I need. I mean, our world is so beautiful, and being able to come and see their exhibits and read information about them and learn about them, that just makes me even more excited for the beauty of the real world and going on all of the adventures that we do too. So I'm waxing poetic now, but let's check out this area over here. This new area. I'm so excited. Look, it's those little Joshua or the Joshua King plants. I can't remember. Oh, the King's Holly. There we go. I wonder why I thought Joshua. I don't know. The King's Holly information. These plants were found on a research expedition to Tasmania, which is so cool. Okay, I want to read it again because it was so much fun. Okay, gotta be careful. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. No! Oh my gosh, no, come back. Please, book. Pardon me, guinea fowl, please. Okay. I wanted to read it, but I almost accidentally destroyed everything, and I don't know if the guinea fowl would come in here and try to eat them. So let's read the information really quickly again. These plants, the King's Holly, are a native to Tasmania. They're a very unique organism. They have a triplod genome, which for the biologist in me, oh, that's so exciting to hear about. Oh my goodness. Meaning it is completely incapable of meiosis and can only spread via cloning and bulbing. The plant you have is a cutting. Because of this, all examples of the King's Holly are genetically identical and have been since the species evolved. There's only ever been one member of the species, the one you see before you. That means that this plant is essentially at least 400,000 years old. That is the age of the fossils that have been found virtually next to it. The plant is truly a living fossil. So just to clarify, this plant's DNA is at least 400,000 years old. How cool is that? And you can have one of your very own. Keep in direct sunlight and try not to overwater. Keep an eye out for mealy bugs on the leafy underside. I love it. Okay, inspiration. No, get out of there. Don't eat the King's Holly. Keep an eye out for mealy bugs, and keep an eye out for guinea fowl with appetites. Get out. No, I don't want to. Oh, that's the one thing about visiting other people's areas is the constant stress of what if I destroy something by accident. All right, eucalyptus trees, beautiful. Blue-winged kookaburra information. Gouldian finches. Least concern, vulnerable. Gouldian finches, my poor little Gouldians. We have quite a few Gouldian finches in our walk-in aviary, and also singing in the background, literally of this video, which, gosh, you guys, eat your spray millet, which is kind of fun. And then the blue-winged kookaburra. I know about kookaburras a little bit, but I don't think I know very much. So what do we have here? The kookaburra, least concern, distribution, Australia and New Guinea, habitat, open savanna woodland and swamps. I can't even begin to pronounce Melaleuca swamps. Diet, small ground dwellers and fish. So, I wonder what classifies as small ground dwellers in Australia. General information. Like all kookaburras, it is known for their distinctive laugh-like call. They are sexually dimorphic, with males having a blue tail. So when something is sexually dimorphic, that means that there is a very clear, obvious difference, maybe even in body size and somewhat shape and things like that between the different sexes. So in this case, the male has a blue tail, but another great example of a sexually dimorphic bird is the peafowl, because the peacock has that gigantic tail, and the peahen is much more drab in coloring, so she can blend in with the forest floor. Because, I mean, peacocks are beautiful, but you have to admit that's kind of like putting a beacon on you, like, eat me, I am shiny and iridescent, eat me. And the female has to be a little more concerned with being able to hide in the underbrush and take care of the eggs. So let's see. When breeding, the parents will have a helper bird, who act as alloparent. They are preyed on by goshawks and owls. Nests are often predated by pythons, quolls, and iguanas. Oh my gosh, all animals I know almost nothing about. So I would love to learn. I know quolls are really adorable. I know that much, but I don't know much more about them beyond that. So that's really fun. Now, breeding and having a helper bird to act as an alloparent is amazing. I need to look up more about that and learn more about that. That would be something really fun to research independently and to present with you guys. There's a lot of different bird species who will actually have more than just like the male and female in their nest. They will have, I think there's some species in Australia I've heard of that actually even have like their children stay to help raise the next brood and then the next brood, and they end up with these big family groups. So researching family groups among bird species would be so much fun. See what I mean? I just needed this inspiration and a chance to visit friends, and this is just fantastic. And Jacob is just A+, like one of the best builders I've ever had the chance to know. Oh, and then poor Pablo. Sorry, Pablo. He's working on a super special secret project for the month's holidays. So I'm going to turn that off so you guys don't accidentally see any of the super secret work he's working on. But definitely check out Pablo's stuff. He's on working hard right now. And yeah, he is working on a special secret project that we're going to be able to celebrate later this month. So it's going to be really cool. I don't even know, other than it's a special secret project, what goes on beyond that. Future home, tree kangaroos! Of Goodfellow's tree kangaroos. That's exciting. And this is a beautifully done exhibit. Look at this with the curved edges and the nice walls. Oh my gosh, the architecture mod really opened up our world. Outback kiosk. There's food. There's food from Sean. See, Sean? It's not Sean. How are you? I actually have a brother-in-law named Sean now. All right. Oh, look at that. The Oikos scent can get you. Leafy chicken sandwiches, grilled skewers, coconut shrimp, soft pretzel and mustard, nachos. Vegetarian lettuce wrap, kiwi smoothie, and lemonade, chai tea. Oh, and the aloe leaf. And the aloe. You can actually buy the aloe here. Oh my gosh. It's really hard to find in the wild. So that would be really cool. So let's see. If I wanted to be able to snag a nice, refreshing lemonade, I think I'd need a lot more guinea fowl eggs, because we can take this guinea fowl egg. Hey, guinea fowl, did you guys lay any more eggs by any chance? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, can I, ooh, lovely. All right. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love using the fences made out of leaves to kind of block the area off, because it gives you such a great visual sense of being enclosed. Really wonderful. Also, absolutely love the Gouldian finches. All right. So, and I love these guys. I love learning new things. I feel so excited, like I've spent the day at a real zoo. This is fantastic. All right. And I'm going to run this way. Wait, I went too far, because I think I need to go to the thylacine feeder. I'm going to say that wrong and everybody's going to yell at me. All right. So I have the guinea fowl egg. Yes, I got 2 eggs. I didn't even notice that they gave me 2 eggs. Oh, I think that's enough. I think that's actually enough so I can get a lemonade or 2. I'm so excited. I love shopping at other people's places. When did we get these? I didn't even know we had beach umbrellas. Sean, my friend. You're kind of halfway in the ground there, buddy. I'm going to grab a lemonade, please. And then, couple soft pretzels with mustard, which is actually okay. I hope you're okay down there. Which is actually one of Chips's favorite foods. All right, sweet. Thank you. I think, yeah, and then a little napkin so I can eat the pretzels. Awesome. All right, well, I should probably grab my puppies pretty soon. But let me see what else is going on over here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, what's this? It's the guinea fowl feeding station. Just like a little bird feeder. You can bring them different kinds of seeds. I love having these feeding stations. This is brilliant. I love it. I should definitely do something like this. And I can't even, is that French? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So no walking over there. And I think over here just leads you to where you can get into the thylacine exhibit to do work, which I definitely don't want to poke my nose in there. That would probably be not very smart. And I love the way that both E-Rose and Jacob have actually surrounded all of their construction areas, so you know where to stop. Also, that's adorable. This is just all so adorable. I love these tiles. These are actually new tiles that I think Alex or Pavo, I think Pavo made them and added them in so that we could have some proper like little clay tile pieces. The outpouring of creativity and kindness here is just so fantastic. Talk about boosting my spirits. Well, I am pleased as punch. This is fantastic. You guys need to come and see all of the adventures he does and all of the work he does, because it's definitely A++++. Fantastic. Puppies, I'm just gonna stick you guys straight into these nets to get home. I am so inspired. Did I turn on all the gifts? I turned in all of the gifts. I have food. I'm very happy. This is fantastic. I've got my puppies with me. I am amazed. I am inspired. I am educated. This has been a fantastic field trip. This is everything I needed. Oh, and then I also need to work on setting up Puppy the Ducks area so that it looks like a proper good area to be able to raise some ducks. So I'm going to say goodbye to the ducks that we're adopting really quickly, because they're just so sweet. Oh, okay, and in we go. All right, little ducks. Hopefully I can adopt all of you guys. I need to count how many there are really quickly if I could. Oh, it's locked maybe? Oh, wait, no, I think this is how. Okay, hey, stay in there. Oh, you've got some eggs down here too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an egg. Oh my gosh, well, congratulations. Maybe, you know what? Let's do something for them really quickly because they're laying eggs. And I want to show that I'm going to take care of them. I'm going to like roam into the forest for a second. Oh gosh, there's so many pretty things everywhere, and not fall into there. Okay, I need to get a little bit of distance from the area because I don't want to knock down. I don't want to take any of his trees, but I need some wood really quickly. There's a raccoon. We were just talking about raccoons. Oh, there's a fallen log. I think it'll be okay to take a fallen log. And there's so many clovers here. That would have been helpful. I can't wait till I join the garden society and I'll be able to go ahead and instead of having to take clover or take like wild plants, I can just cultivate them on my land. That'll be really useful. Oh, I feel so inspired and so happy. Sometimes it just takes a minute to kind of get back into the flow. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm going to need a crafting table really quickly. And there we go, crafting station. I guess he may have had one I could borrow, but we're going to put together a nest so that I can help those ducks out. There's a couple females in there, so I'm going to put in a couple nest. And then let's go ahead and pick up this. I hope it's okay I took that log. If it's not, I can come back and put the log back. I really don't mean to mess with somebody's area like in a way that you shouldn't. All right, and let's go ahead and run back. Back up. Quickly before it gets dark. Before it gets dark and danger comes. All right, there we go. And then we'll go in and we can give the ducks a nice nest, which I think would be very friendly. And then we'll go over and I'll go let Puppy know. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty here. I love all of those rose scones that he's got everywhere too. Oh, they're just so lovely. Talk about inspiration. Okay, there we go. And then ducks, I have a present for you. There you go. I hope you can like happily put your eggs in there. I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay, Clarissa. Just now their eggs will go inside of there instead of just on the ground. So hopefully that proves a little bit that I will be a good duck mom. All right, so we still have a little bit of time, so let's go home, and I guess I can let Puppy know that we are going to be getting more ducks. And now I'm so ready to just like start majorly working on things and just adding in my own quirks too, because I don't even understand about Mr. Willy Wonka over there, but he's pretty cool, and it makes me just want to embrace life, not to mention the autumn gardens. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go home. Woo! All right, and we're here at Zoodesia Zoo, and man, after visiting everybody else, I mean, our zoo entrance is pretty cute and all, but we need to have like some greeters, we need to have some signs so people will know it's here. I need to change the teleporters so they're actually like little stone pieces instead of actual bunnies, and I need to get so much stuff done, but that's okay because there's always so much to do in the zoo in a good way. And in the past, I've said that while I'm kind of stressed out and like, how am I going to attempt everything and do everything? But now I feel better about it. Now I realize it's just all part of the flow. There's a continually never-ending project of joy and exploration and being able to share all sorts of fun things. Look at all my acorns. I love these acorns. I want to decorate. I should decorate with acorns for my autumn garden. Maybe I can go visit Acorn a lot and get more of these acorns from her. They're so cute. All right, so I'm going to go and check on Puppy, I think. And I mean, what's in here? I could start cleaning up whatever's in here. And actually, oh look, there's some appetites that I could take over to Eros for the mushroom cafe that she has, including this appetite. It's very lovely. But yes, so where to begin? I am so ready, puppies. I am so just full of fire and like happy and ready to finish some projects and get started on stuff. This is really awesome. Not to mention, I need to write to Emily Bones because I visited the raccoon exhibit and let Emily know what the raccoon exhibit over at E-Rose's Rosarium Wildlife Park was like. And then hopefully that will actually convince her to let me have the educational pieces that we need. The stuffed raccoon, the wolf skins, a whole bunch of like leaves and paw print, little, those little paw print samples where you can see different types of paw prints from different animals. I need some of those, and we're going to put those here inside of this little educational station. And then hopefully I can even hire an educator to stay in here and like kind of teach people the difference between poison sumac and poison ivy, which apparently there's a lot of where I live now, Tate. So everywhere I go, we went to like the nature park recently, actually. We went up to the botanical garden and walked on the trails, and everywhere there were signs saying, look out for this tiny rattlesnake, which made you a little alarmed, especially because we did see a snake. But it was a very, very tiny, cute snake that I hopefully remember to just show you a picture of. And I think you guys will really like him. Oh, Summer, hey! Oh, thank you, poop. Okay, scooping that poop as usual. All right, so I'm excited. I'm going to drink my lemonade really quickly. I am feeling good. That was fantastic field trip. Everything a field trip for visiting somebody should be, and really helping me feel focused on what we're going to do and being able to teach and educate and explore. So Puppy the duck. We're going to spend the rest of today focusing on Puppy the duck. And Puppy's area, I actually want to gather up a whole bunch of lily pads for, so that Oh, I forgot I spread the lily pads this far. That's kind of funny. So that the lily pads can actually hopefully be used as a walkway for the little ducklings. As long as I'm super careful about putting down enough lily pads, then Puppy and all of the ducklings should just walk on the lily pads and they shouldn't fall under and drown and get stuck under them. Like, this is duckweed, so you can actually fall in through the duckweed, but I would leave the duckweed out of that area. All right, there we go. Oh, and not to mention, I need to find a way to grow some cattails. So that'll be a garden society question. All right, Adelaide, how are you? And I actually want to speak with elven gardener Ashlyn, who I haven't talked with in so long. So Ashlyn, what do you need? She sells tiny lily pads, small lily pads, medium lily pads, and huge lily pads that she can grow over here, as well as the beautiful water lily flowers that grow on top of them, and some colored water lilies. So I need to bring her some money in order to get those things, though. So let's see. I don't think I have any money on me. No, not any money from my area on me. So I think I'm going to take care of the wolves really quickly, or maybe the deer, because I'm pretty sure the deer need a little bit of attention. You know what? I need to move that tree. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. I'm going to move that tree so we can actually get a good view of the deer. I'm sorry, deer. I know this is a little bit sudden. I'm just full of fire, full of spit and vinegar right now, because I feel so inspired after seeing everybody else's exhibits. And I should, Fluffy Mittens, I was going to say I should have this be a multi-species exhibit. And then here you are, Fluffy Mittens, hopping around, proving that in many ways it already is a multi-species exhibit. All right, and we'll see. Is that gonna, oh, there we go. Apparently the wolves have been eating well, because we definitely get enough of the fertilizer from there. All right, so let's see. Keeper Adelaide, what do you need from in here again? If we bring her a whole bunch of these, so a whole bunch of the different Yeah, a whole bunch of the different plants that grow in here. Then she will actually trade us some zookeeper points, and we can turn those zookeeper points into money. So give me just a second, Keeper Adelaide. It is getting overgrown in here again, because these gardens overgrow from time to time. So it's up to us to come in. Fluffy Mittens, are you doing your duty by helping out here? Oh, the goldfinches. The American goldfinch is actually up in this tree. There it is. There it is. Gosh, they're so cute. I guess the education center could sell some of these bird feeders. That would be really fun. All right. And then you can see we've got some overgrown berry bushes to collect over here. So let me gather these up really quickly. All right. Looks like I'm out of inventory space. So I'll have to, oh, and now it's raining. So I'll have to take care of that in just a second. All right. Very nice. Oh, I love hearing the little goldfinches. All right. Hang in there, little dear. Every now and then, I just have to clear away some of the gardens because they eat so much. Or they don't eat enough, I should say. Alright, so now I'm going to clear out the vegetables. So trade her the vegetables. Very nice. Wow, that's worth so much more than I remember. And then, let's see, clear out these. They don't eat the candleberries, though. Alright, give me just a second, Adelaide. I'm just going to gather up what I missed. Oh, what's that? Huh, that was interesting. Maybe it was a butterfly. All right, gather up all of these. Little okra. I should probably make some room, I think, so I can pick more stuff up. And then, let's see, candleberries can go away. The safari nuts can go away. The wood can go away. Some of the food can go away. There we go. I guess the hat for now. I'm in my own place, so it's pretty safe here. Oh, I love listening to the American goldfinch. It's so pretty. And there's actually a lot of them around here in the parks. I really love listening to them. All right, so let's see. Anything else? I do need to clear out these kinds of grass because they actually get in the way of the plants spreading. Oh, and there's a little fawn. Oh, he's so cute. All right, and anything? Oh, that's a really overgrown area up here. So it's you have to kind of know what you're doing when you're doing this job as a zookeeper, because you could unintentionally remove like some of the bed straw or maybe the kneeling angelica, and that's actually here for decoration purposes. So you definitely don't want to remove those, but you can come through. There we go. Who's zipping around over here, huh? Oh, it's a bee! Look at it! It's a little bee taking shelter from the rain on an epitite. That's so... There's something kind of... Oh, and there's a butterfly! I was right! There's a bunch of butterflies fluttering around in here. How fun! That's so cool. And then the little fawn is hanging out over here. Yep, and we have a happy buck looking over this herd of females. We have a lot of deer, though, so we should probably start releasing some of them into the wild, but we'll work on that in the future when we have one of those national forests I want to work on. All right, Adelaide, let's go ahead, and I'm going to give you more of the vegetables, and then I'm going to grab... There's more of those. See, it's not that hard to do some work, some good zookeeping work, if you just happen to know which one of the keepers need the help. All right, so now I'm going to go and exchange this really quickly. I love these little donation boxes. They're just so precious. And then I'm going to come down to my Dodo ATM, and we're going to swap these out really fast. There we go. And we can grab a whole bunch of lily pads and just go put the lily pads over with Puppy the duck, so that Puppy the duck will hopefully be able to walk on them, because he doesn't swim very well. So we're going to see if we can make it so he can just walk on the lily pads and still enjoy the water, because he's not a good swimmer. All right, so a whole bunch of tiny lily pads. There we go. And small lily pads. And then I want some normal lily pads and medium lily pads. And it looks like I'm actually already running low. How did I run out of money that quickly? So yeah, it felt like I was rich for a second, and now we're not rich. Adelaide, do you sell anything for 2? Nope. I need a little bit more money than that, huh? And she does sell some glowing lily pads. I probably should have spoken with, I think that's actually what Elvin Gardner Ashlyn. Pardon me, Ashlyn. Ashlyn, where are the glowing lily pads, Ashlyn? Adelaide, where are the glowing lily pads? Oh, there they are. Yes, so we'll have to grab a couple of those and put them over for Puppy the Duck too. But let's go ahead and wrap up such an amazing, inspirational, adventurous day by putting down the lily pads so that Puppy the Duck can start to have a nice little area. Since we applied officially to another Zoocrafting member for the adoption process, then I need to come over. We'll make a path in the morning. We'll make sure we've got the water gardens. In fact, I should probably grab a water gardener too and make sure that they're spreading around Puppy the Duck's area. Hi, Puppy! All right, and we will take care of getting Puppy the Duck's place ready because we want to make sure... Hi, little one. Oh, yay, look at that water spinach. So this duck dug up some water spinach for us. Thank you, buddy. But we want to make sure that Jacob knows we're willing to be serious and take care of the ducks. And I can't exactly lily sit. Can't exactly just have like an area that's not even prepared for ducks when I applied to adopt a whole bunch of them. And then Alia is following me. Tate, Alia, you guys are not going to make this easy on me. Puppy, please. Puppy, you come over here for just a second. Tate, Alia, I know you guys want to swim with this wild chocobo, but there's a time and place for everything, my dears. All right, can I at least get the lily pads put down today? Oh, there's a gigantic fish. Oh my gosh, he has worked his way in over here. So hopefully he won't eat any of the ducklings. All right, I'm just coming along. All right, there we go. And puppy. I'm definitely going to have to enclose this area a little bit somehow, maybe with leaves to make it a little safer for Puppy the Duck. Move the common water reeds. And then here we go. So I'm going to try putting down some of these lily pads. And if I put down enough lily pads, then hopefully the goal is that we won't have to worry about anything happening to Puppy the Duck or any of his little ducklings, his future little ducklings. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put maybe a small lily pad, tiny lily pad, and then small lily pad. Puppy? Okay, I'll find Puppy in a second. I think I hear him quacking. Okay, we're all right. All right, good. And then I'll have to remove that duckweed. Gosh, I'm going to have to do some more zookeeper work because I'm going to need a lot more of these lily pads. I did not anticipate that I would need so many for this tiny little area. I thought this would be enough, but it is not. All right, so lily pad and medium lily pad. And I feel like I need more large lily pads and more medium lily pads. Let me go ahead. I know, Wild Chocobo. I need to get some sort of area to put you too. Let's see. And then tiny lily pad and medium lily pad. All right, Tate, Alia, you guys. Oh, there's Puppy. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so I think this is turning into a bit of a mess because my dogs don't want to stop swimming. And Puppy is splashing in the water. Tate, get out of the water. Tate, no. Tate. Oh, jeez. I thought he was going to drown under that lily pad for a second. So, yeah, this is turning into a little bit more of an experience than I anticipated. So, we're going to continue working on it tomorrow. But we will get this area, hopefully, duck safe and ready so that we can have our own little duck population come and move in and have a happy little flock family that they can hopefully have wonderful adventures over here. Okay, there we go. All right, good. So this area is covered. All right, so we're going to continue work making sure this is safe for Puppy the Duck and any of his children. And once we do that and get the path over here, we can resume building the black bear exhibit. I am so full of inspiration and so happy and so grateful for all of our fantastic friends. And thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.